KG7LUO7PSR.
This is N7KC, setting up my equipment here for the 9 o'clock net, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, N7KC. Stand by for net in 2 minutes. Ah, 0900 hours. It's the summer solstice. This is N7KC. I'm Lee, North Seattle Maple Leaf, and I'll be the net operator this morning. But first, we digress a moment. Actually, the summer solstice will occur at 10:51. Of course, I don't know whether that's Eastern Standard Time or Pacific Standard Time, but it's 10:51 someplace when it occurs. Some say it's the longest day, but of course, the day is always the same length, so it is the ratio of daylight to darkness is the maximum today, someplace at 10:51. And of course this occurs when the Earth's axis is pointing closest to the sun, and if you were at the North Pole, the sun would be the highest that it would be at that particular time. Interesting, I think, is that the time changes very slowly at the solstice because the tangent line that rides that curve that describes the motion, relative motion of the sun and the earth is at zero slope, and it is like a sine curve, and so at zero slope at the top things change very slowly, and in 3 months it'll be diving for the zero crossing of that curve describing the motion, and boy, things change fast then. So there's a bit of nonsense for you this morning. Let's see what else is going on. Today is the parade up, the solstice parade up in Fremont. Tomorrow is the gathering at Kurt's place, WR5J, from 1 till 3, 1 till 4, 1 for sure, and that's to get acquainted with the radios for field day. And all the folks that plan on operating are, of course, encouraged to attend that. If you're not familiar with the K3, I guess that's what they're using this year. Okay, this is N7KC. It's the 9 o'clock net. I have nothing else to add, so it's an open net. Should say that. Everybody's welcome. New radios and new calls, all that sort of thing. Great opportunity to test them out. And you're among friends. You can't make a mistake on the 9 o'clock net. Well, of course, there is one more thing I need to mention, and that is we need more net operators. Boy, do we need net operators. People can only do it for a certain length of time until they kind of burn out. That seems to be the situation. And, it's expected, but we need replacements. We need ammunition, and you can do it. It's a
Repeater, timeout. Repeater, timeout. Cancel.
Okay, I just timed the repeater out, but I reset it there. Now that's also the advantage of listening to yourself on the repeater, N7KC. We could use the net operators right away. So step right up there, one and all. Ladies are welcome, and you too can be a net operator on the 9 o'clock net. And nothing wrong with that. Okay, N7KC, North Seattle, Maple Leaf, open net, looking for anybody that wants to check in. We'll take them in groups of, say, 5-ish. Mobiles will have preference, so let's have some check-in.
KG7XI mobile.
Hi, Mike. Go right ahead.
Well, good morning, Lee, and everyone who's coming here on the net. Well, this morning, actually, good morning. Keyed up to do this, to do a 100-mile bike ride today. I'm training, for the one-day Seattle-Portland ride. And there's a that was leaving out of the Linwood park and ride. So I got up nice and early, and I got all my cycling gear together, and drove out to Linwood and met the group there, and actually met a friend of mine that I didn't know was going to be there and was all ready to go. And then found out I had a broken spoke on the front wheel of the bicycle, and it's a lot of true, and it's not something I can fix myself. So that went my plans for the beautiful day of cycling. So now I'm trying to find a bike shop that's open that I can get my wheel repaired. And it's kind of a high-end carbon fiber wheel, and the spokes don't even have the the adjustment nipples on the outside. You got to take the whole tire off and the rim tape off and everything. And anyway, so now I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm hoping I can get this wheel fixed and still get it. But my day's plans are shot, and a little frustrated by that. But I guess it's a beautiful day. I can't complain too much, and hopefully we'll get things sorted out here and still make a great day of it. Hope everyone gets out and enjoys the glorious weather, and thanks for doing the net, Lee, and we'll pass back to you, KG7XI Mobile.
Okay, Mike, well, what a bummer. I was going to suggest you just break the opposite spoke there and go for it, but perhaps not. Okay, thanks, Mike. Well, it'll work out. More check-ins, 9 o'clock net.
KG7LUO, Steve on the Maverick, Marine Mobile.
All right, the only thing I got was on the Maverick Marine Mobile. Who was that?
KG7JWE.
All right, KG7 JWE. Okay, that's Steve. All right, thank you, Steve. You're Marine Mobile, so I think you just ought to have a shot at it. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just out here in the middle of the Sound, cruising along. Beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's very warm, and the water is just smooth as glass. Coffee is just like I like it, hot, black, and bitter. So, just checking in to say hi. Hope everybody has a good time at the parade. Sorry I can't make it. Steve on the Maverick, KG7JWE, clear.
All right, well, thanks, Steve. Your situation's pretty good, I would say. Enjoy the nice weather. All right, more check-ins. 9 o'clock.
KD7QKU.
Hi, Ron. All right, gotcha. Think somebody else was in there?
W7MAV.
Hi, Bill. Okay, got you. Anybody else?
And 7 going without gas.
TK Joe in and out. Okay, Steve, thank you. Got you. Was that Mountain Joe?
KF6WTK in and out.
Oh, just a minute. WGK, and that was what was the prefix and the I only got the suffix. Go with the rest of it.
Kilo Fox 6 Whiskey Tango Kilo Joe.
Okay, Joe. All right. Very good. You sound like you're mobile, are you?
Yeah, I'm on my handy talk. Yeah, I'm heading to Gasworks Park to set up some fence for a beer garden.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, good evening, everyone. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm working today. Got a big event here at Gasworks Park. Going to be setting up a beer garden. Gonna enjoy the afternoon. KF6WTK. Back to the net.
All right, Joe. Well, your duty sounds kind of pleasant, so have a good time at Magnuson. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go get Ron. KD7QKU. Morning, Ron. Go ahead.
Well, good morning, Lee. I was just sitting here sort of reading the mail and doing my treasurer's report for the club meeting today, so I'll see you later. Too bad about Mike's spoke. It sounds to me like, Mike, what you need to do is go down to the boat, get a bottle of wine, get out the barbecue, and enjoy the day. So anyway, yeah, what a beautiful day. Back to net, KD7QKU.
Yeah, I'll get one of those racing wheels that has no spokes. Thanks, Ron. We'll see you at the meeting. W7MAV. Good morning to you, Bill.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you there, Lee. Yeah, well, I feel like I might hitch a ride with you today if I can. Feel a lot better. Yeah, well, I got some nice sunshine over here. I can faintly see my mountains over at Mount Pilchuck and stuff like that through the back window here. but they're not real clear, but the sky is pretty doggone clear. That's really a haze over there, though, I'll tell you that. Oh, well, what time? You might mention the time about 12:15 or something like that, I think, when you come by. I'm not sure. W7MAV, back to you.
Okay, Bill. Dave's going to drive, and I think it'll be more like 11:30 because there's some bridges are closed, and there's some things going on. So he'd like to have a little margin. So think 11:30. Okay. Thank you, Bill. N7 GWG. Good morning, Steve. Go ahead.
Good morning, Lee. And all the nets just out there. What a beautiful day. Yeah, that's a good, I didn't hear the problems with his boat. Sounds like maybe motor problems. But, yeah, go there anyway. Have a barbecue. Open a bottle of scotch maybe even. What the heck. The station KF6 WTKA that's setting up at the beer garden, I believe he said Gasworks Park and not Magnuson Park. And of course, the Gasworks Park, that's where we're going to meet with Jessica and whoever else shows up to do a volunteer work for communication up and down the parade route today. Let's see what else is going on. Donna's gone for the day and then gone tomorrow too to an art class over in Kirkland with other friends, just some kind of new art technique. So I'll be hanging around here most of the time by myself. Zach's getting ready to climb Mount Rainier come Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Up the easy way. I don't think there's any easy way, but I mean the most traveled route with three other climbers that have already done it. One gal that they went to school with over in Whitman. Let's see, what else? The Greenwood Hot Rod Show, and of course I know it conflicts with Field Day, which a lot of our friends and amigos will be participating in, but if anybody is not into that particular part of amateur radio and would rather look at 1,000 beautiful hot rods, custom car shows, again, for the third year, our car club, the Seattle EV Association, will be the largest display of any car club there. We are at 39 and counting. Matter of fact, I may have to shut it off Sunday because I told them that we're going to shut off subscriptions Monday, but we've got a pretty good sized lot and about 150 feet of frontage on Greenwood Avenue, but it's going to be crowded. Success has its downside. Back to you, Lee, N7 GWG.
Oh, okay, Steve. You know what? I did mess up. I'm just sure I messed up on the location of the beer garden. I bet it was Gasworks. You bet. Surely it's associated with the Solstice parade, probably. Yeah, I think Magnuson too much. Yeah, okay. Well, first off, Mike's problem wasn't with the boat. It was with a spoke. He broke a spoke. And I imagine that wheel went slightly elliptical, and it probably wasn't any fun to run on. So he threw in the towel. He's looking for help. Let's see, what else was I? Oh yes, I was up. I climbed Rainier. The easy route is the Ingraham route by Camp Muir. And many moons ago, I did that. A couple of glaciology students from the UW and I went up that. And it's a long, long slog, I'll tell you. We had tried a couple of weeks earlier on the north side, up through Camp Sherman, and that was, turned out we got knocked off by weather. We had 2 ropes then. But we went back a couple of weeks later and trekked up the easy way. But it's not really that easy. So, yeah. Okay, I'd be interested in hearing about that. Okay, more check-ins, 9 o'clock net. This is N7KC. I'm Lee, North Seattle, and we're trolling for you.
Okay, you Mr. Troll, this is KG7LUO.
All right, we landed a big one there. All right, thank you, Joan. All right, more check-ins.
Kilo Delta 7, Papa Whiskey Alpha, Sam Mobile.
Okay, Papa Whiskey Alpha. All right. Mobile too. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Sam. Kilo Delta 7 to Pop Whiskey Alpha, heading south on I-5, managed to escape south before the traffic all came to a grinding halt. Headed down to Oregon for the weekend and a couple more days to see friends and family. So, 73s to everybody on the net, and I'll turn it back to you. Kilo Delta 7 to Pop Whiskey Alpha.
Okay, Sam, pretty good, pretty good. Hi to, I don't know who's driving there, but hi to the crew in the car. Careful out there, and have a great trip. You made it, you held it, a little poppy, but we got it all. Thank you. More check-in, 9 o'clock net.
KG2IQ.
Good morning, Doug. All right, stand by. More check-ins. I heard another.
KG7LUO.
LUO. KG numeral 7. LUO. You just give me a second here, and no, you're not on my list. The name, please. LUO variety. The name there, please.
KG7LUO. This is Kurt in Penny Bridge.
Okay, got you, Kurt. All right, thank you. You're just not on the crib sheet here, so probably should be. All right, anybody else for the 9 o'clock net?
F7 IGY.
N7 FSM.
Just a minute. IGY. And what was the last call?
K7QJ Mobile.
Oh, hi, Rob. Okay, QJ. All righty. Well, that's a plenty right there. Rob, you're mobile. Go ahead.
Thanks, Lee. Good morning, everybody. I know that when I've tried to check in and drive home after my exercise starts, it doesn't work. I appreciate letting me sneak in here. Not much to report. It's a beautiful day. Thought we might go to the street fair later on. That's always a lot of fun. We take some pictures. And as I mentioned, I've just finished exercising, so I'm about done for now. Going to go home for breakfast. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Back to you, Lee. K7QJ.
Oh, what a nice way to start the day. Okay, Rob, thanks for stopping by. Alrighty, let's buzz to the top here in KG8VO. Good morning to you, John. Go ahead.
Well, it's always nice to hear from Mr. Peter, WW7PSR, Peter, up there on the hill. I hear him a lot, and one of these days he's going to check in. But I like it when he sends CW. He's not as scary. But thanks, Lee, for taking the net. This is Joan. Oh, hey, that means my coffee is warm. Yeah, I just woke up, blinking, looking out at, wow, look at the sky. You know, it just never, the sky never ceases to amaze me. And now it's all blue, and it's got all these kind of, khaki, buff tone kind of skyscrapers. It's kind of bland when it comes to color themes, you know? I have to say, I guess it's a counterpoise to the green, the Emerald City with the sort of almost natural rock-looking, completely artificial cuboid, borgoid skyscrapers. So that's all. I'm going to drink my coffee. So, the coffee will give me more coherence. Good luck. So this is KG8VO, handing it back over to the extraordinary net troll of all for the morning. Good morning, everyone. KG8VO.
The troll. Yeah, that's me. Okay, thanks, Joan. Just a smidge of Grand Coulee there on your signal. Just a little bit. Alrighty, let's see. Let's move along here to KG2IQ. Well, hi, Doug. Good morning to you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Lee, and everybody else. Yeah, we just packed off a visitor who was spending the night, who's going on a trip with a bunch of friends up the Alaskan Ferry, and we're going to spend the weekend kind of catching up on things. We got a lot planned for next weekend, and so this is a sort of catch-up weekend. Do some more field day prep, behind-the-scenes stuff, and so we'll be listing on and off through the day. Have to do some errands as well, but basically just enjoying the beautiful sunny start to the day here.
And our tomato plants, I'm just looking at them, are 6 feet tall. They are really happy. So hopefully and they've got lots of tomatoes, so hopefully they'll start showing up in another couple of weeks or so. Anyway, back to you, Lee. KG2IQ.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. A good tomato weekend, I think. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Now we're going to KG7LUO, who is Kurt. And I'm unfamiliar with you, Kurt. You're not on the crib sheet. If you'd like to be, I can certainly make sure that happens. So I'll yield to you on that. And good morning, and go ahead. Tell us your circumstances. I gather probably from your call you're fairly new at this game. Go ahead.
That's absolutely correctly, and good morning to you and good morning to the net. I normally my check-ins at the the 9 o'clock p.m. check-in. I think this is probably my 4th or 5th check-in, and yes, I am a newly licensed technician. Thanks to a great bunch of guys in the Mike and Key Club for helping me to pass that test, and on my general, I'm excited about that. Standing here on a little handheld, wondering how much more pretty a Solstice can this. And I'm going to make it really quick. I appreciate you coming back to me, and yes, put me on your crib sheet. I'll try to check in again. KG7LUO, Curtin Finney Ridge, clear of the net.
Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. It's nice to make your acquaintance this morning. I'll see that you're on the sheet. Yeah, getting a radio license, you'll never regret it. It's a lifetime adventure. So very good, Kurt. Thank you. And N7IGY. I have an IGY as Rudy, but it's a KF7. Rudy, is that the same one? And same Rudy, and you just changed your call or something? Go ahead.
Hi, Lee. Good morning, KF7IGY. Yes, this is Rudy. I'm just not talking real well. I could just have the top off the Jeep this morning. I'm on my way to do errands. I just thought I'd check in and say hi to everyone. It's been a while. I jumped in the Jeep this morning, turned the radio on, and discovered it was 9 o'clock by who was on the radio, and it's nice to say hello. Let's see. I'm running up this morning to get parked to work on my second long Jeep. We're not going to make sure to get it running, and then I'm going to pull around the house and get some things done, and hopefully watching with the World Cup Jeep. So with that, I'll sit back tonight and get doing everything.
Okay, Rudy. Got some of that. You slipped into an area there of multipath. The propagation gods were not working in your favor there for a moment or two. But thank you. I will go ahead with your permission, and I'll just make the change to your call there on the crib sheet. So thanks, Rudy. Nice to hear you. I haven't heard you in a long time. Okay, this is N7KC. It's the morning edition, Saturday morning edition, on Solstice Day. How about that? It's a 9 o'clock net. I'm Lee, of course. I'm up in North Seattle Maple Leaf, and I'm looking for your call. Who else we got out there? Okay, I think I got a WC there at the very end. That was a double, a dust up. Who was the other call? I thought somebody was tangling with Michael there. Anybody else?
Kilo Delta 7, Zulu Yankee Mike.
Alrighty, good morning to you, Dave. ZYM. Anybody else?
K7LUO, I'm Joe.
Alright, Joe. KOJ, gotcha. Anybody else?
KL7GT, I'll just take an in and out lead.
I take that was a GT. That's you, John, right?
Yes, it was. KL7GT, and I'm in and out.
Okay. I honor your in and out. I raised you one. Okay, listen, John, thank you very much. There was a double with John. Who was that?
K7DAC Mobile.
Hi, Zach. Good morning to you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm out in Filton, hooking up with my daughter and son-in-law out there to place and checking out their nice, beautiful view of the Cascade Mountains. We're going to go out and enjoy some sunshine, take the Jeeps out, and enjoy the mountains. That's all I got this morning. Good to hear everybody. Have a wonderful day. K7DAC clear. Back to the net.
Okay, pretty good, Zach. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Nice to hear you this morning. Have a great day. Alrighty, let's just run this. KJ7WC. Morning, Michael. Go ahead.